Recalling the city I grew up in, there were many beautifying efforts to make the city more green. Where lane dividers used to just be double-sided yellow lines, construction crews put up planters and placed trees to make these streets look nicer. My hometown was fortunate to have a lot of capital to hire people to do this. But how about other cities? When thinking about suburban cities, when one thinks of how green or how nice some are, I realized the reason why they look so nice is not just from the city itself paying for projects to beautify the city, but is also the residents in the community who want to make their city better. It takes a city's residents to plant and maintain community gardens, pick up trash, make sure its fields and parks are being used. Otherwise, why make these parks and gardens viable places for residents to use? It really shows the partnership between the residents and the community and the city they reside in. If you want to make your community to be better, you have to be willing to put in the effort to change it. Working with the head volunteers of these groups, I've come to see how they have high standards and hopes of what needs to be done. Instead of spending their Saturday mornings, and probably weekdays after work, lounging around the house or focusing on their own houses or properties, they are eager to help their immediate communities. When people really care for their city, powerful things can be done. Thinking about our time volunteering, one person could shoulder the burden of all the work that could be done. However, it is much more efficient to do the work as a large group, as there is just so much to do. That is where volunteering comes in. Similar to how in a large company, a manager could probably fulfill the tasks and responsibilities of whoever they manage, but a big team is needed to complete bigger projects. Although these head volunteers could probably weed a garden all morning and barely get it done, having many more capable hands gets the job done quicker. They could focus on the bigger things that needed to be done. One of the projects we worked on was to replant trees. Because it was our first time planting trees, it took a while to get them planted. However, due to the sheer number of us, everyone was able to get their trees in the ground fairly quickly. Imagine the 2 head volunteers trying to get that done in the morning. For myself, it just seemed like another morning to soak up sun, breathe some fresh air, and get my hands dirty. However, in thinking about the trees and how they would have a permanent placehold in the community, the work we did was very fulfilling. We could have slept in or focused on ourselves, but when looking back, having a heart to volunteer and making another community a better place just feels and is more fulfilling. Looking back at all the different people wanting to make the community better, all those strangers, we shared a heart to serve. Although I haven't gone back to look at the work we did and others who continue the work after us, I know that the work we did helped in many ways for those in their neighborhoods to enjoy the community. There are so many opportunities around your immediate area that could use your help. A quote I recall hearing is, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." I hope that you can love your neighbors and community around you. The volunteer work may or may not have an immediate impact, but it will have an impact regardless. If we are in the position to volunteer meaning we have the time and resources to help others and not just focus on ourselves, I definitely encourage you to take hold of these opportunities. I want to leave you with this. Just like the light, rain, and air of the heavens that give us life free of cost, we must love our neighbors. We must become those who give what is valuable without reservation. Today, I challenge you to join me in being a light to the world. What will you do?